episode is sponsored by Outpour Strength Systems. Outpour Strength Systems is responsible for helping hundreds of people get strong, understand how to move properly, and why they should be moving that way.
Outpour also understands the power of music when it comes to training. They aim to pioneer and bring together a larger community of people, not only sharing the experience of raving, but lifting properly as well. If you're interested in learning how to move in the gym a little bit better,
Compete in powerlifting or wear the latest rave-inspired merchandise, head to outpourstrengthsystem.com and inquire with one of their coaches today. Let's go.
All right, welcome to another episode of The Scene Down Under. Jinx.
I didn't say it.
Jinx.
You didn't say it.
You say it.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of The Scene Down Under, hosted by your favourites.
You fucked it.
Well,
welcome to another episode of The Scene Over.
And above. Wait, what did we say? Up and over. Up and over. You fucked it. Another episode of Up and Over. So you're telling me that we fucked it, but it was you.
I thought you were going to pick up on it.
No, but you still fucked it.
That's right. Anyways,
I did pick up on it.
Welcome to The Scene
Up and Over.
It's actually so hard to say it because we're not used to it.
Because we're so used to just saying Down Under. But yeah, Up and Over, we're still here. We're still in the beautiful Scantraxx studios. Having a great
as
time.
you can see. Today we are blessed by
one special guy.
A very special guy. Actually, someone who we've been waiting to get on the podcast.
Yeah, and a lot of the fans have as well. He's been watching almost every episode, supporting us.
Yeah.
Same as we do for him.
Being the best cook, the best Airbnb host.
The best, just the best guy.
Just the best guy ever.
The best K you've ever had in your life. It is the one, the famous, the only
Big K
Imperators.
Welcome.
What's poppin', boys? It's
How are you, brother? It's the big K.
Man, I'm good, dude. It's first podcast, so it's going to be an exciting one.
Is this your first?
I think so. I can't remember another one. I'm sorry if I did already another one, but I can't remember.
Don't worry about podcast.
No.
Yeah,
they do only Dutch stuff, you know. So.
We forgot like you. Well, it's good to be German sometimes.
Indeed. No, man. Well, thanks for having me, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited.
So we're here in basically your home.
The Scantraxx offices. I mean, we spend a fair amount of time here for meetings and just hanging out. It's
when you're in trouble, you come here, don't you? You have to listen to Yorick and
I have to listen to all the adults, right? Yeah. And then I have to redeem and get back on it, right? That's good.
Well, tell us a bit more about like you joining Scantraxx and being able to
To be honest, I can't even remember how long I'm with Scantraxx. Basically, I was here already since the X-Raw times back in the days. So that's been 6 years, 7 maybe. It's from literally from the start. No, not even 6. No, 5, for 6, 7 years, guys. Time is not my specialty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm already here for like so long, and I made the step from carbon, from X-Raw to carbon to black, and I'm blessed, man. I get here everything I need, right? I have a team of people who really support me in everything I'm doing. For marketing, I can bounce back and forth ideas. Man, like literally everything I'm doing, right? Also like for bigger projects or when we did the rebrand for Imperators, it was really nice to have some professionals really to bounce back and forth ideas because I think something is cool doesn't really mean it is cool, maybe, right? And I'm really fucking happy here.
Does it feel crazy because like growing up Scantraxx, everyone knew Scantraxx for what it was. Does it feel crazy being like a raw artist on Scantraxx?
Man, it's generally fucking odd. I mean, it's look, if you see guys like Isaac, D-Block, Estefan, etc., I started listening to music through them right from that period. And first of all, respect that they're still doing like as successful as they do, but it has been like over 10 years since they're doing their stuff. It's really, really odd to be on the same, label as them. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well done, man. We're really happy for you.
Yeah, man.
It's good to see someone.
Appreciate it.
It's good to see someone like you on a label like this.
Yeah, we're still shocked to be here in this office. So I can imagine.
He's just shocked that you're.
He says someone like me. I feel already bullied here.
There's a lot more coming.
There's a lot more coming. But look, for me, it still feels surreal, right? Yeah. I'm happy to be part of it. I'm happy to hopefully leave like a tiny footprint in the over 20 years.
You have a very big
tiny,
foot,
yeah,
so
you
you
got a
can't.
big foot.
You know, I'm already happy with my little toe makes it somewhere into it. You know, small steps. Hey, small steps. We take it.
Well, we're proud of you, my man. Proud of you, my man.
My boy. Appreciate it.
We love you so much, man. Just saying.
Ah, man, I'm happy to hear. Right, I love you also. It's,
Kevin's still having. I think he's still having a great time from last night.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about it. Anyways,
Alright, so
moving on to our favourite segment.
Our
My
favourite
favourite
segment. Well, yeah,
My favourite
his
segment.
question of the year.
Yeah, Kevin.
yes.
Yes, buddy. If you could remove one thing from the hardstyle scene, what would it be?
One thing from the hardstyle scene. Bro, I'm an absolute boomer, right? I'm really bad with change. So everything what comes like so fast and is happening so fast, right? After COVID, there's so much has happened. I can't even tell, man. What I think, I don't really have something what I want to remove because I think it's cool that we have so much diversity. What I would like to have more is people that people lose more their shit at the party.
Yeah.
My boy, look, when I went to parties I worked already for ages, but for me as a DJ, right, there's nothing doper to see like a sea full of people and everyone puts a fucking fist up, people jump at the drop and blah, blah, blah. Like the tiny bit of extra spark in the
crowd, yeah.
In the crowd, you know. Nowadays there's a lot of club long, which is also cool. But there's a lot of club long. A lot of people are just taking videos of everything. I'm like, man, don't worry. All the artists bring videographers. All the content comes in 10 times better quality.
Yeah.
On the socials for you. You know what I mean? Like enjoy the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a bit more removing, man. There's nothing I like to remove. Huh? It's,
So just kids pretty much in their phones. Remove the kids in their phones, done. All right.
No,
Thanks,
I mean, let's say like this, it's hardly said, but there you maybe hear like I'm a boomer with these kind of things, right? I'm the latest to the party when it comes to TikTok. I'm the latest to the party when it comes to new internet trends because I'm like, I don't know. It takes a long time until it's processed here, I believe.
Yeah. Need a bit more German engineering to figure that one out.
Bro, yeah, maybe I'm too German for this, right?
I mean, look, it is good to be living in the moment, and I really agree with you. The fact that like a lot of people pull out their phones, like we have a lot of that in Australia too, where everyone just records everything.
Yeah.
Like I used to be like that when I was, I don't know, going 7 years ago because I was like, oh shit, I want to go back home and watch everything I recorded.
I mean, it's also for, look, maybe in that moment it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So everyone should do what they want. I just feel like from me from a DJ perspective, it's just so nice to see everyone.
Well, they do this, like I go to a lot of like comedy, you know, like live shows, and I watch Dave Chappelle, and when I went to go watch him, they actually put all the phones, you have to hide them and lock them so you can't use them whatsoever. And then you go watch the show, there's like 4 or 5 like stand-ups doing things. Maybe we should do that from now on.
Bro, let me know in the comments, phone-free events, yes or no?
Yeah, phone-free events.
Hey, they do that a lot in techno parties.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, they just put stickers over the cameras and stuff.
In Berlin, it's a different... By the way, who's talking here out of the off, right? Who's talking here out of the off?
Camera.
There's 2 options only.
We got a new guest in the house.
Who are you?
Who's this singing fellow?
What's up, everyone?
Bro, he's the next...
I am hearable, brother.
Bro, the next generation,
Have
take
a seat. The next gen.
Bro,
Sit down.
If anyone who doesn't know, this is our...
There we are.
This is our new intern, next gen. How are you?
Speedy Mikey.
I'm doing great, actually. I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good,
Very
man.
well.
Bro, I got it.
Welcome. Thank you for crashing the party.
I gotta admit, hearing your voice over the headphones now is something. This is completely
Hearing my
different
own voice
experience.
over there, I noticed that my voice needs to be a little bit lower. So
Yeah, it's nice.
I tried to be a virgin once in a while with my vocals. I can't do it, man.
Aren't you already a virgin?
I tried to be an MC at parties once. Have you heard? Have you seen me try
Yes.
that?
Can you show levitate for me one
No, I
time?
won't. Oh man, where was it? I was screaming along with it. And I had a voice crack during the melody. You know, it was one of the more embarrassing parts.
Trust me,
of
I've been there. I tried to fucking MC my own set. I was like, never again.
You have your, what is it, surrender edit?
Yes.
Yeah. He's actually got his surrender edit with like his vocal of him screaming it before, and he used to play it at all the parties. So just before, it's not surrender, it was just surrender.
It was like, so we were at Hard Island, 2019, and I made the after movie for the track, and they put the part where I do the scream, and then
So you just heard you screaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just him screaming. And he played it like every party we went to or
fucking
anything.
hell, man.
Like, it would just be on
Tim, since I've been saying, he made an edit of it and he started playing it at every party, bro. I was like, fuck.
Oh, man. So we're on the back of Decibel Weekend. How was Decibel for you guys? That was...
Let's start off, you.
Me?
Don't have much to say.
Man, I love Decibel, right? It's my favorite festival every year. It's, I don't know, crowd was wild. I played Saturday live show, which was really cool, I would say. I was packed. I'm happy with it, which is not always the case after a set, right?
Yeah, I noticed. I've heard.
And Sundays I played back-to-back Regain. That was wild. It was probably one of my favorite back-to-backs I've played. The energy was mad, and I mean, I was also like fairly drunk towards the end of the set. But you know, that's the secret sauce to it. But no, generally Decibel, like I said, favorite festival of the year. I love the terrain. I love the. I think the lineup is a little bit different than other big festivals. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
With having now this year like a live stage where
the live set made it a bit more unique than usual.
Where one of us two performed.
Yes, I did.
How was the live?
With this? Well, let me start. It was very hot.
Yeah,
if you were there, then you would notice that it was.
Is it because of you?
It was also because of me. I hope, at least. No, it was because of Robin, man. He was the one. No, it was the vibe was insane. I mean, most of them are, of course, starting out with partying. Like most of the people nowadays are getting around the younger age, and they like it as hard as possible, right? So what I try with Next Gen at least is making something that is very hard and rough and loud, especially loud. So I noticed that because of that, the crowd was they reacted very good. They liked it, they loved it. Even when it was so hot in there, it was still insane.
I don't know how people do it, man. Like I get so hot and sweaty, and then I just stop. I'm like, I need to breathe.
Every single closed off tent that was there was insanely hot.
I think in every party nowadays that's the case.
Robert, we were really lucky this year with the weather, right? The week before was semi good with a lot of rain and shit.
Yeah.
And now that weekend we had pure sunshine the whole time.
It had. Especially
we brought the
Sunday.
sun with us.
Yeah, we brought the weather with us.
Probably. It's the Australian sun.
Yes, I believe the same.
Yeah, but every time you Dutchies come, it's always you guys bring the weather with you. It's always raining.
Imagine. He's trying to be Dutch. Yeah, he's getting there.
I don't want to be Dutch, right? No offense against anyone, right? But
I want to stay at your German roots.
I'm a pretty proud and happy German. Yes,
it's good. That's good.
It's tough to say nowadays, no? It's been 70 years, brother.
Over.
Jeez. All right, so obviously we're talking about live sets here, and you both have your own live sets. So tell us more about Impact and what impact has it made since it started?
I mean, look, for me, Impact is generally just it's a how to say. I wanted to bring something different to the table, right? So what we do is we have every time a complete new visual show. So I come with my own VJ, and we spend. Can I curse on here? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, we spend a fuck ton of time on this shit.
They're Aussies. They scream. They swear every time.
Bro, that is mad how much time like visuals etc. take, right? But anyways, we put like a lot of work and effort into the visual and like to the show aspect. And at Decibel, I played 23 tracks in 30 minutes, so it's like really
intense.
Just to what Michael just said, right? To bring with the live set something different than the normal set style. I think my normal sets are also like in a similar direction, but this is like really the most extreme I can take a set with my own sound, right? Because when you play 60 minutes, you play already also like tracks from other people.
Yeah.
Or if you have enough tracks of your own, you don't. But I play tracks from other people.
So do I. Yeah.
Yeah, and creating the same kind of drive and energy in a shorter period of time. And you have also like I have so many tracks I really want to play. You know, I don't want to skip. So how do you put everything you got into 30 minutes? It's tricky. I just find that nowadays live acts are a bit overdone.
Everyone is making
everyone is in the live act. You see now in the lineups, like he presents that, he does this, he does that. I don't know, man. 90% of that, I think it could be more, right? Take a half year, work out the concept more, come with like different, I don't know, just work it out a bit more.
So do you think live acts should be how or artists perform at all times? Like artists should give 100% at all times, like that?
Bro, I think that if you present something, means that you do something more special in my eyes, right? This is all just my perspective. I think if you come and someone books you and says, "Hey, we want that you do something special," and you come and perform in I don't know. I just think for a live act, in my eyes, like a Warface heavy artillery, that was something special. You have a live suit, you have a visual show, you have usually like a different set style than normal. That's for me like more special. Just going there on stage and playing the same DJ mixes, right? Not even cut edits and stuff. It's just, I don't know. For me, it doesn't cut it. It's not special because then you can also just play a normal half-hour normal set.
Yeah.
Right. Personal opinion. I don't want to offend anyone, but
no, I agree. Yeah,
I just
100%. You got to bring something different from like your normal live, normal like DJ set.
At the moment, live acts get milked the fuck out.
Yeah, they are. I sort of, to an extent, I agree. I'm part of the problem of usually with my own live act, where I.
But you have live edits, right?
That's the thing I do with my live act is purely live edits. I like quick mixing, so barely any breaks, like 50% breaks, 50% drops, and I basically edit all my tracks. So it doesn't matter which one, it doesn't matter how long they've been released. I try to make as many live edits as possible just to make sure that I bring something different than I usually. Because as you said, otherwise you could just play like half an hour of the regular set, and you shouldn't want that.
Yeah,
if you have a live act, which is already, I feel like a bit milked nowadays, because literally every artist has one.
Yeah, at least one. Yeah,
you need to find something at least different, and by making your music different than your usual music, at least you get somewhere.
Yeah.
I think indeed that's a good way, right? From the musical aspect, and if you say like, okay, my music in this regard is very fat because live edits, of course, is I love it when I go to a live set and I hear like a live edit for the first time.
Yeah,
fucking dope. If you then also bring like a visual show, I don't know, man. It's when you see it in the bass industry, right, an exhibition or so. Man, that's
everything.
Mad.
Like
that's
the
fucking
visuals,
mad, bro.
Do you think everything's just moving too quickly now? Like like you can see as well, like the music as well, the type of music everyone's moved.
I think everything is going a little too quick. If you listen to the music from like 6 years ago to now, for example, 6 years ago you had one kick the whole song, you know, and now you need one every 12 seconds or you're done. I mean, you know, their attention span is getting slower and everything as well.
We're also part of the problem, right? I mean, we brought it to this. I think the like 6 years ago the sound was not evolved enough to say. Nowadays you have like psytrance, dark kicks, boom, boom, boom.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't need anyone can fix it.
No promo, right? All rights reserved for Imperators. No, I think at the moment, right, the people are really spoiled. I think, right, with all due respect. But if you can, it's really hard for an artist, right? If you make a hit and you're known for like one sound and you want to try something different, people know you for that one sound. So you have people who only like gated kicks, you have people who only like the early sound, or you have people who only like the psytrance stuff. But as an artist, you just can't focus on only one thing, because in the end, man, I don't want to do the same shit at every track. You know what I mean? So you have to tap into everything, and you can never please everyone, because, bro, the classics are coming back, right? The classical sound is, at least when you see it online. And then you make a track like that, and you still have on the dance floor 90% who are maybe not online on Facebook groups, etc., who say like, bro, in the end, man, where are the fucking Zach kicks?
That's what I was going to say. Like, if I were to start DJing now, if I go back to Sydney, I start practicing and stuff, my problem would be is I would love to do like the old school sound, classic sounds. You know, I would love to go to 9 Circles, Art of War, like, or stuff like that. But I don't think here, other than at the classic stages where I was at most of the time, there's not too much of a crowd for it anymore. Like you said, you need Zag every 10 seconds and change kicks. And like, it's tricky. I know it is, but that's how it is. And I feel like it's just with the younger generation. They missed out on a lot during COVID. So from 15 to 18, they had nothing, and they went straight into
they don't know it different, right? During the last 2 years, the general audience has changed from. I know that from a lot of my friends, which are my age, are not going as often anymore to parties, because they say since parties started again, the whole vibe and the whole sound changed too much and too quick for them. Maybe they were also old boomer, right? I'm really happy with seeing E-Force now making like this old kind of sound.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
that's
agree.
fucking sick, man.
Yes.
That's exactly what I liked. You know, like that kind of sound, 100% me.
But even with his new stuff, like he's got a lot of edits. Like I know Dara and Level 1 did one. But like what I like about when artists do like edits is they keep the whole structure of the song same. They just maybe change the kicks, maybe make it more clear. Would you enjoy if old artists just did their like reworked old songs? You know what I mean? Just because like the production levels weren't as good as they are now. Do you reckon it would be a different sound if they could just fix and clean up their kicks?
I think the beauty about the old tracks is the fact that they sound like they're from them,
Yeah,
from those times, you know.
Yeah.
So if they reworked the track, I think, for example, if E-Force redid 7, you know, I doubt that it will be a hit again.
Yeah.
Because purely, one, the new audience, they don't care about the song. They only care about the Dimitri K remix, you know, which is fine. I mean, times change, you know.
Bro,
but if he did the rework on that track, I don't think it would be a hit again.
Yeah?
It's purely because it's too old.
Yeah.
It sounds too old now.
What do you think about edits of old songs? Sorry, okay, so I know you're
No, I'm actually listening.
It's already been done. Everybody's doing it anyway. So I could say yes. I could say no, but it's been done already.
I think we had a period heavily where a lot of like old raw tracks were touched and edited. I mean, did it myself, right, with Swagger and kind of stuff. Now at the moment it's a lot of bootlegs from pop songs, which is more, you know, you can really see like what is periodically popping, right?
Yeah.
If I now play like a raw track from 2016 to 17 or even 2018, when was Rampage released from Crypto and Rebellion? 2018?
18.
I played it now and I can see that 50% of the people in the crowd have no fucking
Oh,
idea
yes.
what
Well,
track that is.
That was a Blackout album.
And that was for me like, it's a hit. Right?
For example, right, there's one example, right? You all know about the Loudness 2016 edit from Malice, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't enjoy it? It's 80% of the crowd nowadays. They don't know it. You know? And it's fine. Again, it's fine. But I like those times. I like those tracks. I like those heavy.
Yeah,
for us, heavy.
This
tracks,
is what I
know?
say. Like last year, DEF CON, I missed out on Power Hour. I went to Encrypt, and the first song I heard was Helix. So imagine hearing Helix in 2022. Like, there's something about those songs that just hold more like value to me. Like
memories, bro. It's the same. Man, it's the same.
Nostalgia is a bitch.
It's the same.
like a exclusive of the Malice vs Rebellion set was
dear
so
God, man.
good.
I was playing right after. So the whole hour, was it hour that they played? I think it was an hour. I sat behind them, just admiring, you know?
Yeah.
Admiring, bro. I really am. I was there just like a little 18-year-old kid again.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
Back to those days. That's why I try to always implement some of those old tracks into my sets, at least to pleasure myself a little bit. You know?
Yeah, I mean, let's go.
Get yourself bricked up.
In the end, we're in a blessed position, right? That we can play 1 hour music which we like.
Yeah.
Right. Of course, you see like how the crowd responds to it. But I'm sorry to say, if I would like to play an old Malice track, an old Rebellion track, I'll play it for myself. I will have still a lot of fun. Then I'm sorry, you guys in the crowd, you have to push through that minute with me.
And look, I agree with that because that's one of the reasons why I started DJing is because I wanted to play tracks I like to hear in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously like it evolved into something different, but like now it's you literally until this day, if it's something I really like, I don't care, I'll play it.
we should just get all the DJs before every event ever, just to be like, hey, everyone playing classics? Yeah, classics. All right,
Let's show them how it is. Let's show them how it works.
I mean, of course, there's a lot of nostalgia to it, but you also hear like quality-wise, it's just a difference. If you play a track from 2018 or 2016, nowadays in the set, it has to be like, I don't know, man. You really hear the quality difference.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
That's also the thing about the new generation of producers. That the level of getting into a higher production level is now easier to get to, just because of all the sample packs that OPS, for example, releases. You know,
OPS, Cash Me, fucking
exactly.
Harder classes.
Well, I started producing 12.5 years ago, basically when I was 12, and the only tutorial you had on YouTube was from Y himself or something, who made a hardstyle kick, and I tried to copy and follow it. It just didn't work like that. So everything you did back in the days, you had to learn yourself, and nowadays you have all these sample packs, and there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, use them; they are there for a reason.
Yeah.
But nowadays, the level of getting into the higher quality stuff is just easier to get to.
Yeah.
So that's why. it's easier for younger generations to also get a bit more famous of like one single edit of one track.
Becoming faster famous, right? Because of the sample packs you have already. Yes. Man, you can choose between...
And TikTok is also part of it, right?
You can choose between 200 gated kicks. You can choose between... You know what I mean? You get all the tools there to build your house, right? And you don't have to
build it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends how long you want to live in it, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's a different story, right? At some point, coming to the step where you think about more long term than seeing the short term successes is something what I didn't have in the beginning, right? Look, for me, short term was like, man, I want to make this shit happen, so I would like to be there at the fastest way possible, of course. Look, for you, it came also like after many years of working.
Many years, yeah.
Yeah, but after many years of working, and then it went from one to the other day. You know what I mean? It went then fairly quick, but you have done the hours before. You've done you've had
that's
all
what people don't understand. Like a lot of people in Australia didn't know about you, but the thing is, I've known you since 2018. And
you played an edit that I made from Girls Love Techno.
And I still play it sometimes.
Yeah,
man, the original Gunsmoke Death, like like it's funny, like you go through so many tracks. Like even Robin Aversion was saying, like you go through so many tracks of my liked songs, and you go through and you're like, oh my god, this is from Adjuzt, this is Imperators, like Gunslinger. I've had Gunslinger. I was partying too, like back when you came with ESI as well. Like and before, and everyone's like, oh damn, like you don't realize how many of these guys have been grinding so hard for so long.
Yeah,
we've done it a few years. Yeah.
I still remember. I was actually on my own SoundCloud yesterday, where I went through my private tracks, and one of them was called "Cut Your Neck," which is released in 2017. And one of the comments was from Aversion saying, "Oh, I like the track, dude." But he was also at that point, I believe, he's starting out to be a little bit more known. At that point, we had.
You remember the DEFCON after? No, we can't talk about that too much. But at the after, where we just listened to all the old and the first tracks. Also,
you could hear, like, that's the fun part. You could hear that with my old songs and with Robin's old song with Version, they already sounded like we make now. Just the quality is better.
Yeah.
Which is very weird.
Now the way I call it, it's like back in the day, like music was like 144p, and now it's like 4K.
Yeah, it's basically how it is. Yeah, the quality just gets higher, but also you need to make better quality music nowadays because basically
it sounds better anyway.
It sounds better.
Like we'll take it in a perspective. Like right now, like Level 1 is doing so much fucking like good shit.
Yeah.
And then back in the day, like the way we knew Level 1 was like from Doomed.
Yeah,
Doomed was my favorite song.
And that kick is literally just a punch. There's no tail.
Exactly.
And then now look what he's doing. You know what I mean? It's just like he's put in the work in the past.
He's got a live 5 years. Everything.
Of course. Look, in the end, it's like when you do it so long, right? I mean, so long. We're talking like we're here already, like the oldest people in the scene.
Imagine I'm 25 and I feel like I'm from the old generation. But the thing is, I listen to the sounds basically from when I was born, right?
Yeah, like all of us, I assume. Yeah.
Yeah. When did you start listening Hardstyle, champ?
When I was born.
My father. Wait. When were you born?
1998. But then Hardstyle.
You know we share the same birthday.
But yeah, we actually have the same birthday as well. The 7th of July, 1998.
I'm the 13th. Hey, crabs for life. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thank you, Kevin, for that. Nothing.
Yeah, I just,
we sea animals.
Yeah, we see them often. How's Pablito doing?
Man, good, dude. I'm telling you as it is, right? Having a pup is fantastic, champ.
Bro, this guy's like, I was like, Tim, what are you doing? Last night, like, I'm heavily couching right now.
Bro, I was telling you as it is, right?
He's just heavily couching.
Guys, look, I don't do that often, right? I have now a week where I don't work because I still work as maniac 40 hours a week, like as
vacation time.
Yeah, I have vacation at the moment, so I was laying on my couch, right? And since I have a puppy for now 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks, something like this, 6 up, huh? Man, there's nothing better than laying in the evening on the couch, right? Just watch a series, Prison Break, by the way. I'm late to the party.
Wait,
but
is this the first time watching it?
Yes.
You're getting for a treat. It's really
cool. I'm almost end of season 1. Shit is lit. Anyways,
the best season.
Yeah.
Bro, I heard that already. Now I'm not motivated to watch the other 5.
I mean, it's good.
Should be fine. Just keep going, man.
It's good.
Anyways. No, look, laying on the couch with the dog in the evening is the most chill thing ever, right? It really calms. So yeah, I love the dog. He gets me outside. I get to move. You met him already, hey?
I met him, Pablito. I'm called Pablito. Pablo. Yeah.
So why did you name Pablo?
Bro, we got the dog from a shelter, right? I thought if we get a dog, then I don't want to buy it like randomly, right? Because there's enough animals on this planet who need still someone to take care of them, and I'm one of those people.
So is the dog taking care of you, or are you taking care of the dog?
Yeah. I would say at the moment it's a 50-50, right? It's a
shared partnership.
It's a shared partnership. No, I got Pablo when he was 4 months old, and yeah, gave him a home now.
He seems like the happiest dog on earth. So you're doing
bro,
well.
All he does is like eat, sleep, shit, repeat. I swear
That's
to
the dream,
God.
no?
I wish I could do the same.
I'll dress up like a dog. Sounds like a good life.
Don't forget eating your fucking slides.
Bro, 6 pairs. I fucking hate.
Bro,
six fucking pairs.
I heard he ate Ben's one too.
Yeah, but File was at my place and I told Ben, right, put your slippers up. He eats slippers.
Yeah.
Man, he didn't listen.
Smash them.
He had to learn the hard way.
Welcome to the real world, champion.
Bro, hey, and I'm telling you this, Pablo wins all the time. There's no argument. If he wants to sit on that spot, he sits there. I have nothing to say anymore.
So back to the question, why'd you call him Pablo?
Oh, bro, his name was already Pablo. We just took it over. First, my girlfriend was like, "Yeah, you have to do something. We have to do something with a B because it's a beagle." I was like, "Nah, we don't have to do that."
Pablo.
I think Pablo is a
Just call it Pablo.
Pablo is a solid fucking name.
It's a solid name, man.
Sounds like a king.
Bro, Prince of ZB.
Yeah.
5302 represent.
Pew pew pew.
I'm running for mayor someday.
You
Hey,
should, man. You can sell Zaltbommel very well.
dude, the beaches.
Bro, the beautiful beaches of Zaltbommel. You convinced me to go,
There's
and
beaches.
I was there, and I enjoyed it.
So wait, you guys call beaches just if there's water in front of a bit of sand?
Bro,
That's it.
hey,
We're Dutch.
what-
I'm Dutch.
Quick,
You know, I can't complain if there's water.
Quick, what is the definition on a beach? You can put it in now as a screenshot from Wikipedia.
Intern.
But yeah,
He's too busy.
It's too busy.
Can you Google what beach means?
what is the definition of a beach? I swear it is.
Isn't
It
there-
just means like water, sand.
No, isn't that where an ocean meets a body of land?
I believe that is a
It's
lie.
an ocean, like it's not like a body of water. It has to be like a sea.
I think it just says water has to meet land.
I'm pretty sure
And
it's a lake.
Strip of land covered with sand, shingle, or small stones at the edge of a body of water.
At the edge of a body of water. Hey, if fuck
Zaltbommel has beaches.
Zaltbommel
Yeah,
has beaches.
That's it, man.
At the other intern.
And between high and low water mark.
Yeah, but that high and low water marks are fucking everywhere. I mean, we're not talking about like a little puddle.
Where's the sea in Zaltbommel?
The sea in Zaltbommel comes from a long way and goes down to a river. So in the end, guys, we have. I don't know which of the interns did the worst job because
You're both fired.
you're fired.
You can stay. We'll think about it. Well, it depends how you finish with the other work.
Anyways, generally, I don't know how we came here. Zaltbommel is a place to be. 5302 represent gang.
So what does Zaltbommel mean again?
It has no meaning.
Has no-
Salt
Is it
means
salt means salt?
Yeah, well, it was
Salt is an old word for salt, I believe.
for salt. Yeah.
Bommel, I don't know.
What is
I
it?
really don't know.
Hey, to the Dutch people here, what is a bommel?
I don't know. I just remember the player Mark van Bommel.
Yeah, there's a player called Van Bommel, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has nothing to do with it.
He's the guy. He kicked someone. Didn't he kick someone in the World Cup?
That was Nigel de Jong. He kicked Xabi Alonso in the
Yeah, in the
chest.
finals, yeah, I
the
remember
best
that one.
part of the
Wasn't
the
it
whole.
Nigel de Bommel?
Marky Moo.
Yeah, Marky. So where are you from then? If you're making fun of him?
Okay.
Where
Now
I'm
explain.
from?
Now explain.
I'm from the Netherlands.
Yeah,
I
but
was
where?
born and raised in Groningen, all the way up
Of course.
all the way up north.
The middle of nowhere.
And basically, yeah, like everything is at least 2 hours away from everything in the Netherlands, which is not far if you consider it on the world scale, right?
Yeah.
But for us, it is far.
Yeah, it's not compared to Australia.
It's going from like Newcastle to Sydney, no?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's about the same.
So do you drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always did it myself. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Did you always drive to your gigs as well back in the
Yeah,
day?
but that's the issue. That's the reason why I also moved to Utrecht now.
Yeah.
Right here.
So you move here now?
I moved here for like
Okay,
I
sweet.
moved it 2 weeks ago. I think.
Oh,
nice.
really?
So it's
Hey,
been-
congrats! Hey,
Thank you,
good
man.
stuff.
It's been great actually. I feel refreshed.
Welcome to our part of the town. for
Well,
now.
it feels good, but yeah, the reason why was because at every party when I was going home,
You
I
wanted
had to drive myself in the last half an hour. You know, you start
Getting
a bit
tired.
tired and shit. And I noticed that twice that I almost hit something on the side of the road because I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Like
Just-
almost.
yeah,
man.
Yeah, micro
So I
sleeping,
decided, you know what, I can't do it anymore. I really can't do it, and I don't have anyone with me all the time because my friends don't care about the backstage experience, which is nothing special anyway. You know.
For real, for real.
For real, it's just,
For real,
just a
it
bunch
is.
of guys just talking about music, you know.
It's it's a fridge with a lock on top, with a lock on it.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
it. You know? But that's I don't want to ruin it for everyone, but just that's
not
my
as
friends.
good as
They
you
don't
think.
really care about that part.
Yeah.
You know, they just want to party. You know,
Yeah.
and they don't want to drive for 3.5 hours to the south of the Netherlands and 3.5 hours back for just 1 hour. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
So they don't really come along anyway.
Especially if it's on every weekend.
Exactly.
If you're playing every week, maybe for one off, yeah. But
Exactly. Sometimes I had someone, and I noticed when I had someone with me, I stayed awake. You know, it was not an
Because
issue at
you
all.
just talk shit the whole
You
time.
just talk
yeah.
shit the whole time. You sing songs, you know.
Listen
You
to
did it when
music.
you're by yourself as well.
Yeah.
It's terrible as you can do, you know. But yeah, I decided, you know, I just have to move now. So I moved here. In
It was good move for you, man.
It's been the best decision I've made in my
Good
life
shit.
this
so
far.
are you a Utrecht
Closer to
fan now? Or are you
Zuidbrommel.
still?
No, I support Feyenoord.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, everyone's a Feyenoord
Of
fan
course,
here. I
man.
love it, man.
Of
That's
course,
awesome.
the best one.
Because every time, like, I'll speak to someone who's Dutch and they fall for, they're like, oh yeah, I go for Ajax.
It's like the paramedic Eels of the Netherlands, you know.
Yeah,
Like they're always very good, but they're not winning anything.
yeah.
And we won the championship last year
yeah,
and 2017. And
Yeah.
2017 was my first time I've actually experienced it myself. You know,
Yeah.
it's basically paramedic Eels, and that's why I also support paramedic Eels, boys.
Yeah.
Up top Eels.
Not
man.
bad.
Let's go.
Well, they beat the team coming first last night.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
That's how we do.
So what about you? Who do you support?
Well,
HSV.
bro, man, my whole family is HSV fan. No, I don't follow soccer really.
So what part of Germany are you from originally?
I'm more north than. How to explain it?
Say Hamburg.
Yeah, I come from Hamburg, region Hamburg. It's easy as
Pauli?
that, right? Yeah, man. That would be the soccer club I support, right? It's good
St.
fucking
Pauli?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, they're a big team.
A friend of mine is there in the shout out Lasse. A friend of mine is there like fairly often. There was ultras and shit.
Oh,
Well, I
they've got a big-
I
their
fucking have
followers
to.
are fun.
I fucking have to
The
join
followers are
that.
Crazy.
Crazy. Like, I won't say fun.
Yeah. I know, St. Pauli, they're second division now.
You'd be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
friendliest ultra, man.
But so is HSV, man.
Bro, I would. You have no idea. Then then the bandana comes up. Then nah, man.
Not with that hair, bro. Not with that hair.
Come on. Do we start there now already?
No, I'm just saying. Like I've dyed my hair. You remember me bleach blonde as well. Like you just.
Hey, I've done
friendly.
it too, so it's fine.
Yeah. I think it's
wouldn't-
I think
wouldn't
it's your
dare.
turn now.
I think it's my turn. I wouldn't dare.
Why not?
No, I'm a pussy.
Bro, hey, let me
If
know.
it
Like,
come- if
hey,
it
wait,
comes to
wait,
my
wait.
hair,
If the
why do you
first,
think I
if the
would
first
wear
comment is it just has to bleach his hair blonde,
You know
gets
what?
a
Okay.
thousand likes.
1,000 likes. Okay, for 1,000 likes on the comments, I will do it.
Views, comments,
I will
likes.
bleach.
Hey, this will be cut as a TikTok, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
bleach
done.
it, but just the
Just
front
the tip,
part.
Bro,
Just the
I
tip.
swear, if you only do the front, you have to do full hair, man. The front looks really off.
Or if
Or
you don't
only do the
that,
back
you
side.
know when you
Only
have-
do the back.
I
Only
won't
do the
bleach it.
back.
I'll do a different color.
No,
but I will do a color.
But you know how you wear your hat sometimes? Just the mullet part.
Yeah, but I don't have a mullet anymore. I had it for
Why?
a,
Well, why'd you cut it?
why
It's
not?
too
Yeah,
hot.
it's no, not at all. Actually, I liked it.
It was
actually,
your
but
ticket back
I
to
was-
Australia, man.
It
You're
was
no
basically
longer coming now.
I was basically the only one who liked it.
I like
An
it.
element.
I really,
I
yeah,
liked
an
it.
element liked it. Yeah, you did as well. But I mean, you know,
Yeah, so my
don't walk next to you.
vote doesn't count. That's okay.
your vote counts. But your vote,
It's all right.
your vote compared to
Sorry, I
the
still
4
love
million others,
It's 0.5 of everyone else's votes.
probably. I suppose. Yeah. What is going on here?
I also don't know.
It's our handshake.
It's a secret handshake. We didn't get the memo.
All right, boys. So, what are some of the upcoming projects that you guys have planned? I know it was your final Impact Dutch
Yeah,
show.
I did my final show in my final Olympic show in the Netherlands. I do now still two times Germany and one time Switzerland, and then that's really it. Look, currently it's for me just releasing music and trying to, spread the sound a little bit. I've been last year, I haven't released for 7 months last year, so that was also not the most optimal situation. So I want to make sure this is better this year. I have a collabs with like Thyron, Unresolved, Fraud, there's new stuff coming with Mutilator and a lot of other stuff, right? As usual, you can't talk about it. No, but generally releasing music, next year there will be like no live act or anything. It's just Imperators, and then we grind it out like this, right? Making sure that everyone's has seen it at least once and can make a decision if a live act is really needed. And maybe end of next year we do something crazy.
Sounds good.
Yeah, shall see.
You also have Knockout coming up. How excited are you for that, man?
Dude, playing HSU is a big bucket list thing for me, and also Knockout. I mean, first of all, I'm really blessed with having the opportunity, and secondly, man, I will be able to see Showtech, Hardstyle set. Fuck me, I've been waiting for this years, right?
They just got announced for Climax.
Yeah,
too.
they just got announced for Climax as well.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Climax got announced.
When?
Just like
Are you kidding? No, that can't.
Am I not on it?
Have you? Let's see a live. Let's see a live reaction.
Deadly Guns.
No, that's it. I want to hear this live reaction.
I've not even seen it. Hey,
Oh yeah, I see. Oh, I see Devin Wild going on Climax. Yeah. Okay.
Show me.
Do you want to go through? Do you want to go through from top to bottom?
Yeah, tell us.
I'll go to the page now. Okay, so we're gonna start at the top. It's a beat D-Pack.
Yes, I'm happy with that.
Brendan Hart presents Blade Masters. Holy shit.
Yes.
Showtech. What the fuck?
Man,
I secretly, I already knew. TNT, fucking insane.
Yeah.
Hard Driver, Devin Wild, B-Front versus Future Noise, Shadow Priest, which are basically what Fertile was last year with Devin Wild as supposed to go as well. Fertile, Warface, and Deadly Guns, and of course hosted by the one and only Michael Villain.
Yeah,
So,
that's honestly.
Showtech is fucking sick.
Yeah, but they managed to get them is insane, man. For me,
I'm not there, unfortunately. I can't see it, but that's unfortunate. So it's not so special anymore. Anyways, I'm happy to play at HSU. Nah, man, HSU is gonna be really fucking lit, dude. The videos from last year, the Aussie crowd is hectic. So the set will be good. Will be really, really good. I'll put a lot of work and effort in. I bring my impact visuals, and we see what we can do out of it, right? Making it a show.
Yeah, it'll be real fun. And then skydiving after.
Bro, we committed to skydiving. A version.
Let me join.
A version Andrex, Mutilate, and I, we go skydiving the Monday after. I'm fucking shitting my pants.
Oh, it's in Australia.
Yeah, and Mosey, let's go!
Hey, imagine. No, I'm not gonna say it anyways.
Bro, I'm afraid of fucking heights, right? I'm shitting my pants already, friendos.
It's alright, just close your eyes. And feel the breeze.
So you'll be back here at home.
I'll be where? You mean
Supremacy?
Supremacy. Yeah. It's at the same time as HSU now.
Yeah, exactly same day.
I have Supremacy, which for me is the dream come true. You know, it's basically the biggest dream I had since starting becoming a DJ.
Is that like the raw number one thing?
Yeah, for me it always has been. It's a dream for me that I play there now, which I'm gonna bring something very different to the table with Next Gen that I usually. Still the same concept, but just even just harder, better, even fatter. You know? I want to blow everyone away. I want to be able to say that I blew everyone away.
I don't know how you can make harder than Decibel, dude. That was already like
the Decibel 2 one.
That was illegal, champ.
So
fuck.
Yeah, I was mad at that point. I think that's the reason why it sounds so rough and so hard. You know, I was for some reason I was a little.
Who hurt you, man?
I wish I knew.
Because if I found him,
if I found him, man,
him or her.
It. I don't know.
That was a quick answer.
She, him?
Yeah. Probably.
But yeah, no, two big sets coming up for both of you guys. So what would you say, like I know you're playing here or not here, you'll be playing over there. Is that like a big goal for, do you reckon, Dutch artists to play overseas? Like even just having your own shows?
I think the playing an HSU event generally is already like a big step. Or let's start different. Playing in Australia itself is already like a huge step, right? It's a big accomplishment. I'm lucky to be in a period of time where there are more promoters doing shows in Australia, so it's for us easier to come over, or the chance is higher. I know that back in the days it was mainly Massive, if I remember correctly. Now there are more promoters. But in Australia, HSU is still, at least so far, it's like the biggest, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
If you see the production at it and just the sheer size of it, it's crazy. I'm really, really, I'm stoked to get over there, right? I hope I'm excited for the experience.
Have you been before?
Not for HSU. I've been in Sydney twice, but
okay.
I haven't played for HSU yet. And when I see the videos from last year, man, it's gonna be fucking sick.
Don't be disheartened. I think everyone was waiting to see your name on that lineup as well. Man.
I don't know if I can talk about it, but I'll do it anyway. It depended on who asked me first, because it was at this point it was Supremacy who asked me first to play at Supremacy, and then literally a week after it was HSU contacting us saying, "Hey, we want you on HSU." And I had to make a decision, and for me, for now, at this point in time, I think for me personally, doing Supremacy is a bit of a bigger step. That's also, it was my dream all the time. And
not just your dream, but I think because it's so quick here, how hyped you can be, especially in the Netherlands, and it's hard to get the timing right so that when the Supremacy lineup does roll around, that you're at that peak. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a good choice, because in Australia, like, let's be realistic, we want everyone and anyone who's like popping off.
It's always been an honor to go to Australia. I've been there twice now, and it's for me it was insane. I just like the country. I love the country. And if I wasn't an artist, I would literally go and emigrate there. And I'll move to Australia.
Korean barbecues, man. I swear to God, that shit is insane.
Can't wait to take you again.
When I had the jet lag, bro, in the first year that I was there, 2022. At like 3 in the midnight across the hotel. There was
the Korean
barbecue. And I went there on my own, just sitting there, being the happiest man on earth, because you're literally at the other side of the world showcasing your music, you know. So I sat there being a happy little boy, eating my very spicy chicken.
Drink some soju, you know.
Drink some soju on my own, by myself.
Have you had the soju I gave you?
I still have a bottle left,
Dangerous stuff.
I have one bottle left, right?
It's like water, it's fine.
It's dangerous stuff, man.
Nah,
you don't notice that you're getting drunk.
That's why you got to eat more Korean barbecue.
I should. I shouldn't, actually. I shouldn't.
You can. Nah, but I think it's always a blessing to get over there, right?
Yeah, definitely, man.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked for HSU and you for fucking Mad Supremacy. Congrats, dude. Fuck yeah, Kevin.
Still so surreal, man. So surreal.
Yeah. Doesn't hit you till you get up on the stage.
It already hit me once. Let me hit it twice.
It's good, man.
Good.
So with two of you having like really big sets coming up, what other things that we're like, you know, expecting from you guys in the future? Like,
well, if you might have seen, I've got Dreamscape coming up at the Purge.
Yeah. So tell us more about that, man.
Yeah. So it's the first time I'm going to talk about it, actually.
Spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Yeah, the whole concept around Dreamscape is basically vibing. You know, we notice that when I play together with the Purge, the vibe is always so insane. You know, it doesn't matter what we play, how we play, what kind of music we play. The vibe is always there. It's always good, and we like also the happier part of it. You know, we like to party, we like to be happy, and so the goal that we have basically is to make everyone enjoy themselves with every style of music there is. So it's basically all about the vibe. That's basically the concept around Dreamscape and the party that we have at the 4th of November. We have a very sick lineup coming up with a lot of back-to-backs and stuff. For example, I'm going to play back-to-back with D-Sturb. I'm going to play back-to-back with Mutilator. I'm going to play back-to-back with Gezellige Uptempo, Abaddon, Lunar Corps, and The Purge. I'm doing back-to-back with Purge himself, for Dreamscape, of course.
You're doing
I have a techno set as well as Confuser, which is just a name that I decided to make just for the party.
Just for the party.
Right. And I might continue doing it because I actually like it a lot.
You should use the name Sugar Punch. That's a cool techno name.
Ooh, that's a good one, actually.
Yeah,
maybe I would. I would.
I wouldn't.
Don't want to piss you off. No. But so the whole concept of party is just also having fun. And we have a lot of collaborations coming up. Some I can't tell, but
well, we saw one at Decibel.
One is premiered at Decibel, which is Sound Rush. Which
that was very unexpected.
That's also the goal, because those collabs that are coming up are very unexpected, and all of them that I'm collabing with, they're all dreams of mine, which I had when I was a younger kid, you know. One of them is from Australia, which maybe spoils a little bit, but that guy he is on a different level. And collabing with this guy is just it's just a dream come true. The other ones are from somewhere else and also not from the Netherlands, who are also just one of the biggest ever, you know, and being able to collab and make music with him is just a dream come true, man. It's surreal to me still. After, even though I'm at the level where I can say people are now wanting to collab with me, it's still for me it's a dream to be able to.
That's like the moment where the hard work pays off. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like when what you have now, that moment of realization. That's it. That's what you do this for.
I still don't really like. How do you explain it? Like, I'm still not grounded. I'm still not on the level that I can clearly say that okay, I now realize what I've achieved in this short amount of time. I still don't know. I still don't want to know. I just leave me on cloud 9.
Yeah,
leave me
it
up
keeps
there.
going. Like, because I think when you first start DJing, let's say, not even producing, DJing, you want to get like a bigger set, and then when you start making music, you want people to realize what your music's like, and then I think it's just natural progression of it. You don't know what's like the pinnacle of this, if it's going to keep going or if it's going to stop. Or
and your goal is always to keep it raising up, you know.
You just have to just keep riding the wave.
Exactly. And so what I would try with Dreamscape, what we were talking about, is just prolonging also that little part of growing, doing stuff with people you don't really do anything with usually because your sounds don't really match up or whatever, you know. Which also nowadays is a little less of a problem, right? People don't really care about that too much.
I feel like we spoke about this before. I feel like people look forward for collabs now more than like solo releases and stuff because they want to see two of their favorite artists like collabing or two people out of the box that wouldn't ever like expect it to happen and stuff like that. Yeah, which is really cool.
That's why for me also the one with Hard Driver, you know. He was in 2015, 2016. I only listened to Future Noise and Hard Driver. I was basically very religiously listening to them. Also in Delete, by the way. Those three were I was religiously listening to. So now in 2023, collabing with Hard Driver is surreal, insane, but also something so unexpected. Because of his very sort of mainstreamish hard raw sound and my very supposed to be underground, it's supposed to be underground sound. Collabing and making something more melodic for me and for him a little bit harder is something, you know, usually like 6 years ago
a nice
blend. Done.
A nice blend.
It's a nice blend.
It's good to see, like you said, like there's a lot of different artists collabing with a lot of things, like especially like back in the day, if you ever saw like a hardcore artist do just like a raw thing, it's cool. But now you like it's sort of expected in sets, and you sort of see it, like especially with the ending of sets, like everyone's saying.
Raw up tempo collabs have become so normal, right? You know,
I'm part of the part of the problem.
But
because I have one with Abaddon and now also premiered the one with Deadly Guns.
I had one with Kill the Hostility 2000. When was the first I've played? 17, 18. Anyways, they had already like a collab with Chaotic Hostility, and it was one of the. I was still like weird, right? Okay, how do you do it? What do you do? Do you do the first drop slow, the second drop fast? Do you do this, and this? And now there's like, all right, let's go for it. You know what I mean? It's a bit more maybe also approachable for the people.
Yeah, you and Dope Doctor have been having fun on your collabs.
Bro, it's a fucking hectic track. But do you close with up-tempo, you said? Like, generally speaking, because, look, for me, is I play max one up-tempo track because I have so much raw I want to play, and I don't know, I'm not a fan of it when it's like 10 minutes before I start playing, it's like 10 minutes up-tempo. I'm sorry to say, but...
Yeah, I how do you say it again? Like, I do end with up-tempo usually, but that's also because most of the people, the 90% of the crowd, they want it. You know, they expect it now because everyone is doing it. I rather not do it, but now because I sort of, you know, follow also the crowd to it, I have to up-tempo collabs now. So yes, I am basically ending with it. And I'm now part of the...
You are up-tempo.
No, but I mean, I do it also like with my collabs, right? But it's not that
I prefer not to. I prefer to have my set straight at 155 to 160 BPM. Which I also don't do anymore.
155?
155. Yeah, I'm still a little 155 bitch.
Bro. Wow.
No, I start off now with 160, you know, most of the time. But I prefer
160 all the way, man.
I
can
prefer
fit more tracks, it's more energy.
Bro, Hardstyle went over the last 10, 12, 14 years, 15 BPMs up from the starting tempo. 15.
Like I still remember the days when I was listening to Hardstyle and I listened to a track which was 143 BPM. You know, 143 nowadays you would say it's basically EDM what you hear on the radio.
Yeah, it's
hard techno.
Hard techno is already 150. Most of it 152.
155 hard techno, 160.
The extra techno.
Bring it, yeah.
No, as same. I think like generally the general tempo went more up, and I don't know, like playing up tempo in the sets has become like so fucking normal.
Yeah,
Like playing
it's
up
been
tempo
normalized
and-
so much, it basically expected. Doesn't matter what kind of artist you are, even the euphoric ones.
Yeah, but
And
also
like for example, listen to Demi Cannon and Atmospheres when they had the which track was it?
Well, you had Sound Rush at Reavers to finish off with the My Heart Will Go On up tempo.
Exactly, even they now do it.
It's
Just
like the shock factor.
Right, Hardwell is playing up tempo.
Hardwell is playing up tempo.
The invite for collab.
Yeah.
And that was that EB one, wasn't it?
EDC, no?
Probably.
Oh, that was EB.
I think it's EB1.
You're part of the woods.
And I was
now.
Tomorrowland.
Bro,
Maybe. Yeah, I think it was.
They dropped it everywhere.
I can also throw in like another festival, so we have 4 different ones in the round if you want.
Go.
Go ahead.
No, it was Abbott one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was Abbott one.
Thank you, fact check.
Hey, that's what I'm here for, it seems, right? Since the interns are not listening.
Yeah.
What is are you producing?
Yeah, he's producing.
Are you making the next banger?
Yes, he is.
He's gonna make me famous.
Let's go.
It's gonna be Activation 2.0, bro. yeah.
I think we're all sick of activation. You guys, that's one thing I want to ask. Like, all right, so we know like a versions track is just completely
out of the.
Does anyone just try aim for that, or like no one obviously goes out of their way to be like, I'm gonna make the catchiest track of all this stuff. But when you like start,
I think these
it just
things,
happens.
right? Look, I had it with Energy as example. It was one of my tracks where I thought, okay, man, that fake drop, etc. It has. In my eyes, it has everything, you know, like it's catchy, you can scream it along and blah, blah, blah. But usually these tracks where you think it is happening,
It's not gonna happen.
it isn't happening.
No.
I don't know. It's so hard to explain, right? Because then when you make music, you're like, okay, yeah, this is catchy, this is nice, no response. And then some other element in the track just gets picked up and you're like, oh, all right. I mean, I know for a fact that a version didn't thought that was the thing of the track. You know what I mean? He said like let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah. He thought that would have
fucking
got that.
Scream it and
So with that, I was gonna ask because when we spoke to Robin, he said he made that song in 4 hours.
yeah.
You made Heroin in like less than like
2 hours.
2 hours or something. Did you make Echoes in like less
I
than an
was
hour?
waiting for that. No, actually,
Nah?
it took me 5 months.
Oh, honestly, but it
The
paid
melody
off.
was over 3 years old. Even.
But it paid off in the
It
end.
paid off. Like usually, it's the track that you work least amount of
Yeah,
time on
that's
that works
what I
the
was
best.
gonna ask.
For Echoes, it wasn't the case. Also, with Echoes, I was not sure about releasing it even because I sent it like 5 artists saying, "Hey man, does the male vocal of the rap and the female vocal of the singing do
reckon
they
it
work
works.
together? Is the melody catchy enough? Because I felt like the melody was a bit too quick. I felt like the screeches at the first and second part were too, overdone and whatever. They were too simple and too overdone. But now when you release it, then you notice full of the sudden
Yeah.
it had 2.5 million streams.
Can I ask you a question in that regards? In terms of like sending tracks to artists for feedback, do you think you should always listen to that? Because
No.
at the end of the day, like they're not the consumer,
But
right?
you notice of the first reaction of them if they like it or not, right? And
Okay.
if they like it, they will let you know. And that's for example, I sent it to Atmospheres, and he told me that I was crazy about not being able to release. He said, "Fucking do it now because this track is insane." And also hearing that from him also was great. But I was sending it to artists just to be sure that at least they liked it also. I didn't really need to know the feedback of it too much. I just wanted to
just if
respond.
they like
But in the end, like it's the same with like music, etc. There's a lot like taste based. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From a technical part, I think first of all, not many people give like really detailed feedback in technique. But I think already having, like you said, a feedback of saying like, man, this is actually dope, or the melody and stuff, this could work, but maybe see if the main drop kick, what you can do, maybe something.
Yeah.
You get like a more simple feedback, let's say.
Yeah.
But also on the way how it might work easy on the dance floor in that regard, let's say. Because most people on the dance floor don't hear like, the mix down here or this and this.
Exactly. So that's it. That's also why you don't really need the technical feedback. Like you give technical feedback to people who just start out, to let them know, okay, this and this got to improve, just to make your music sound better for also those kind of areas. You know? But you need to know more about the first impact of of what they think of it. That's the most important part. If people don't like it, they will also let you know. You know. So that's what happened with Echoes. Everyone enjoyed it already before releasing it, and so I decided to play it anyway at Electrum, which was
That's where you showcased
That's where I showcased it for the first time, and from then on, it just people started sharing it on YouTube, on Facebook, and that's how it went.
Yeah.
Very crazy.
And it wasn't echoes.
It was not echoes. That's also the fun part. What I think also helped with the how do you say it, with the
Like
track
the
being
promo,
known,
yeah,
the promo basically is. It was not called Echoes.
Let Go.
It was also not called Let Go. It had no name. I was, let the crowd decide what it is.
ID7.
It was called ID11. That's how I played it at first, yeah. And people started calling it Let Go, but I found Let Go to be such a shitty title track. It was so poopy.
Yeah.
It was terrible. And I decided, the woman says Echo, let's call it Echoes. Also because other tracks are also called Echo. So if people are searching for it, for the other track, they will also find mine. That's what I did with Lucid Dreams as well.
Yeah.
I stole it from Juice WRLD. I think was Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
I don't listen to too much.
No, I took it from there. That's what I also did with Echoes. And but people still called it Let Go, and I decided to make a meme out of it, becoming angry about it. I wasn't angry at all. People started Let Go, and then I made a meme out of that, and I kept it up until basically the last 2 days. I shared pictures of 5 different names of the track, which I don't know. Juve Merda, Let the Bass Go, let Go Bass Criminal or something like this. And 2 days before I decided, now let's call it Echoes. Let them know it's called Echoes. And I think that also helped with everyone talking about the track, because they wanted to let me know. They found it funny to say Let Go to me, because I got angry. So that also helped with the promo, and of course the track was also.
Bro, he's playing it down, right? But deep inside, he was so fucking mad the whole time, right?
No, I have to admit.
I got the voice messages. He's like, "Fuck me! Now I'm calling it Let Go."
I must admit, after the release, they still did the meme. I decided, it's enough, boys. It's enough. And even to this day, when I do a Q&A on my Instagram, to this day, I will get a message saying, Let Go.
So now,
Let
now
go.
everyone at home watching this,
They're gonna do it again.
we sparked the flame.
Please
I
start
sparked the flame.
spamming Adjuzt on his Instagram and just say, Mr. Let Go, how you doing?
Hey, don't worry. I fuck up song titles all the time as well, don't I?
Children
of the Darkness.
Children of Darkness is also fine. I mean, look, in the end, I know what you mean, right? I take it.
We understand.
I take
we
it.
get it.
I take it.
I don't know.
All right, so
there's so many tracks.
100%, man. So like enough talking about hardstyle, because obviously we've been talking about hardstyle for a very long time, and what's your upcoming projects. You do stuff outside of hardstyle. So.
I do stuff outside of hardstyle.
So tell us some of the things you do outside of hardstyle.
I do stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Oh, you need more
Sugar
info.
punch stuff.
No, look, generally, right? I love hardstyle, but I've also I really like drum and bass, tech house, bass house, and all kind of stuff. So at the moment, I just see what's possible in that world, right? So I think by now it's 8 tracks playable and done for the project, right? And just see slowly but surely what I can do with it. I love fucking playing music, right? And house, I played Defcon house set, that was pretty lit. I played in Croatia house set at Drop Zone, that was pretty cool. And see how it goes. It's
Hopefully
like
one in Oz.
Maybe we play some in Australia. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
No, I just look. This is it's called Sugar Punch. It's a side project where I don't put any force into it. Right? Look, with Imperators, and you probably also with Adjuzt, right? You just have certain things you have to do. With music, social media, blah 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 blah. Because in the end, people might find this as a surprise. It's still a business, right? Because you have to fill your fridge.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the same thing now. I'm starting a new project too, but I don't want to reveal too much. But it's going to be like a hard techno alias, just for fun, just somewhere I can dump music into.
I think it's good to also creative wise to just jump into something else. And aside all this stuff, man, working out. I swear to God, like that 1 hour a day where no phone, no nothing. Guys, try it. Wake up in the morning and don't look at your phone for 1.5 hours. The first 1.5 hours in the morning. I walk the dog, I go to the gym, drink my first coffee, and then, right, it's like small things at the moment. I really try to keep my mental health. It's like such a big thing, such a big sad at the moment.
Big sad.
Yeah, it's like no.
Big Kev is big sad.
F in the chat for big sad voice.
Big case, big sad.
Sad Kevin noises.
Hey, see, this is what I mean by we're talking about it. We just feel like make fun of him.
Bro, I'm getting the fuck bullied here, right? I'm pouring out I'm pouring out my fucking heart in here, right?
Big German crying in Netherlands.
Look, just
not a good look.
I try to look out for myself a bit more. That's the main thing, and it takes a lot of work and effort to not just get up and work. As you know, I still work 40 hours a week in a normal job, right? So my days are slammed, which is all right. So, just grinding shit out. But Michael,
yeah,
I just pass this further because I'm afraid of getting bullied any further. So, Michael, what stuff do you do?
What stuff do I do?
If we ever need another podcast host, we'll just come and just classes and you.
15%.
Yeah, you owe us 15%.
But wait till the end of the episode. We're gonna make you do something. It's fine.
But what do I do next to Adjuzt?
I didn't sign for that. Okay, wait. I don't want to. No. You can.
No,
But
not much. No, I quit my job actually now because it's doing well enough to be able to work fully on Adjuzt, which I do.
Yeah.
Also, there is a little secret, and I'm not gonna say who, but I ghost someone. Which
really?
I'm not gonna say who. You might notice when you hear it. It's. I'm not gonna say where, how, who, what kind of music, but I do that on the side as well, which is extra income.
Nice.
And I just have fun. That's it. I purely do Adjuzt in that act. So not much. I don't have much to say about it actually. To be honest,
that sounds like a lot of stuff you're doing, my friend.
It is a lot of stuff. As I say, I've just been talking to someone else here about the fact that the last month I basically worked on Supremacy. Yeah. It's just all I'm doing right now. I have a release coming up in about 2 weeks. Without You, it's called, and which is also a track that I've finished for like 5 months. But that's what I'm basically doing. It's purely just complete Adjuzt stuff.
Is it the one you open exclusive with?
No, that's an issue, man. I really like that track. It's one of the tracks I'm very happy about. It has a story behind it.
Can we go into that? Sorry.
Sure.
You can ask
please.
this guy. Like every time I hear that track, I cry. That's one of my favorite tracks of yours.
It has a thing behind it, right? It has a sort of story.
Yeah.
Because the track is about people telling you can't make it, and then suddenly you're there doing it, and now you're here, bitch. That kind of vibe. And it happened to me because some people were jealous, and they decided to put me down and not get me signed somewhere or whatever. It's
bad mouthing is a
stuff,
big
and also
thing.
I've been bullied back when I was younger, that kind of stuff. So now to show that I'm here, is the whole story around it. Also, the heartbeat in the track is the heartbeat of my brother's newborn when it was still an echo sound. Also, so it compares to echoes. It's also a story to her to tell, do whatever you like to do because you can make it. You can do whatever you want in life. There's a whole story.
Yeah, I was just about to say that track is one of the very few tracks in New Raw that actually I feel has a story behind it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of emotion behind that track.
There is, and also for me when I was making it, I sent it to my father the first time I told about the reason what the track was about. He started crying as well. That my grandmother started crying. She doesn't even like hardstyle. so the whole thing about the track
started
was there. But now comes the issue. The original the vocals, the original lyrics, are from G-Eazy, called a track called Far Alone. Which I let Disarray sing over it for me.
Perfect
just
voice,
to try, it's a cover now. We can release it. But we need to have the rights over the lyrics as well now for some reason. So I can't release it still. So I have to either do it as a free release or risk my career.
Why don't you just speak to the rapper?
Do you think I haven't tried?
G-Eazy, yeah?
It's G-Eazy.
When you see that G-Eazy, get back to it.
Look, there are 12 companies behind it. There are 7 writers. I need to convince everyone to agree with me.
Do you really think G-Eazy's going to give a shit? Is that big anyways?
At least he wants some money of it. And every company that big still cares about 10K.
I can. There has been also in the past multiple tracks which have been released back in the days when nobody was really aware of the whole, copyright and hardstyle.
Wasn't D-Block's Ness van...
I think Warface had also I believe an issue like this already. I think there's has been Ryan Delete with Kick It.
Kick It was from also.
There have been a few artists which got bite in the ass afterwards because of copyright and stuff. Because the company they will find out anyways, right?
Music Made Addicts had the same problem.
Bro, and nothing worse when you have to check out. It has a certain amount of streams and people know it like this, exactly like this.
Yeah.
And then either you have to take it down or you have to pay a fine, which
they can be very big, especially from the big companies. That's why I'm not risking it. I don't have the money.
That's
Simple
okay.
enough.
I brought a USB, luckily. I don't know why, but you can just chuck it on there. We're all good. We don't have to.
Yeah,
I might.
We hide one USB with the track outside of the Scantraxx office. The first person who finds it.
I do the geo drop, the tag.
Bro, that would be actually hilarious.
That'd actually be good, at all,
Dude,
on
To be honest,
festival sites.
should I be honest, I lost one of my USBs at Decibel in a crowd somewhere. And it's on there, so someone could be very lucky.
The lucky son of a bitch who has the USBs, right?
So
please send it to me.
Unit 721 to 29 3rd Avenue,
5302 TW.
Zaldbommel.
ZB represents.
ZB represents.
This just flew past really quickly.
What?
This episode flew past really quickly today.
I have not even idea how long we talk.
How long have we been talking, actually?
It's
an hour and 11 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You said you were going to come quickly.
Okay, I was supposed to be here for 5 minutes. I
love your 5 minutes,
My
friend.
5 minutes are
5 minutes
very
are
long. My 5 minutes are very long. Yeah.
It was good, man. We were glad to have both of you on.
It's not the only thing
It's a pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say?
He has also long fingers. That's what I said.
What do you mean?
No, my hands are tiny, brother. You wanna do it again? Come on.
That's cute. That's nice. You've got
He has to overcompensate for something.
his hair.
For my small feet.
You actually do have small feet for a big guy.
Fucking 47, brother.
48.
Are you 40?
I'm 40 and a half. Yeah, you don't understand the sizes.
No. I'm a 40, 48,
That's
47
European
year old as
sizes,
well.
yeah.
It's a fucking boat for children.
I
Yeah.
was 13.
Wait, 40.5 is 7, right?
I suppose, yeah. So I actually bought these shoes in Australia.
Yeah, I know.
Have you had a shoey from it already?
Fuck,
No.
man, you thrashed the shit.
It's on
out
the
of it.
inside left.
Inside left.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
No, the other left.
Fuck, how do you do this, man? It's UK 7.
UK 7, so US 8, I think.
Yeah, USA. Yeah.
USA, yeah, tiny.
USA.
For a 183 centimeter guy.
Yeah, you are pretty
5'11", 3/4.
It's good.
I'll
You
just say
can
6 foot, no?
You have more.
No, 5'11".
5'11",
No,
3/4.
6 foot.
No. You can't claim 6 foot, man.
No.
You don't belong in the 6 foot club.
Fuck you.
Sorry, bro.
We belong in the
We
6
do
foot
not
club.
accept.
Okay, 5'11", 3/4 then.
I take it.
All right.
All right, guys. Just before we wrap up the episode, we have another segment that is
Another one.
another question.
Another one.
All right. So tell us your deepest, darkest. Now, tell us what's the most uncomfortable situation you've ever been in?
Uncomfortable situation.
Last night's beach walk.
Bro, in which regards? Like generally in life or festival biz?
Anything in life.
Anything can be festival, can be.
Uncomfortable.
Could be funny, could be serious, could be whatever.
I'm normally not uncomfortable when it's funny, right? Because then it's funny, not uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Makes sense, eh? Oh, okay.
Can you see me winking?
Bro, I really don't know if it's the most uncomfortable, man. I had it at the festival, bro. There was a person fucking stalking me, like literally walking the whole time, the whole fucking day behind me, being fully fucked up, touching me the whole time. Don't understand a single like.
It wasn't me, by the way.
A boundary. No. You can touch me whenever you want, friendo.
Friendo.
No, I really don't know, bro. Wait, Michael, you go ahead. Maybe I can chip in.
I'm thinking about something.
Do you have it? Wait, you know what? We flipped this.
Yeah, we flipped this.
Tip
once.
us.
Actually,
Doesn't
I was-
work that way, man.
What was
I
your
don't
most
work that way,
uncomfortable?
This is my house.
I know. Guys, you see here
Nice house.
the host of the show wanting to avoid the question he asked his
I'm still
guest.
Hey man, start your own podcast, invite me and ask me the same question. I'll answer it.
I've already answered this on the podcast before.
Come on, man.
So
Yeah, but do it for us again to help us out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Intern, can you get like some answers out of you?
He does not follow.
Okay, yeah, I think okay, I have one.
All right. Shoot.
Oh, you want me to go over? Yeah. Okay, so I was 13 years old, a little boy, you know, and I had my mother's bike with me, which was a very cute blue bike with a thing from you can put stuff in. A basket case, yeah. And it was very cute and also there were flowers on the side, you know. And I went to the store to buy myself some drinks, and I went out of the store and I saw 7 or 8 guys, big guys, already like 20 years old or something, with scooters around and just looking at it, right? Yeah. And I had to get my mother's bike because I had to go home. But I was too scared to do so because all these big, tough guys were seeing me on a very cute little blue bike with flowers on the side, you know. So I just stood there waiting until they were leaving. It took them 3 hours. So I stood there for 3 hours, very uncomfortable, waiting for me to go home. You know,
and now I swear, if you had that bike now, you'd tell everyone.
Should I actually tell you that behind us now, over there is another bike which is also blue, also has a basket case in the front.
It's yours, isn't it?
It's not mine.
And it's still the bike of your mother.
It's actually no, it's actually the bike of Jordi, my manager's girlfriend. So.
Oh wait,
Nice.
yeah.
Shout out
to Tessa.
No, man, uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I have to. I really don't know. I don't have anything from the top of my head. If we find some childhood traumas or so.
What do you want to do with the children, right?
Jesus.
Oh, children of
Children of darkness.
The children.
So you got nothing at all,
Bro, like
something recent, something.
No, I mean, I'm like for real. It's really hard to make me.
I think it's always a good vibe.
It's really hard to make me like uncomfortable. I'm really easy around people, and I became fairly good to talk to or to tell people also when I don't like something or when something would make me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? You know what I fucking hate? People who eat with their mouth open. To everyone who eats with their fucking mouth open, die, you psychopath.
Welcome to ASMR.
No, that makes me uncomfortable. That really makes me uncomfortable.
We'll just use this soundbite for.
No, but I don't know, bro. Like generally, I'm fairly easy with these things. All right, that went really good.
Well, good chat.
Yeah, Philip, it was nice to have you on my podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It's honestly a pleasure.
Is it like before we wrap up? Is there something you want to tell us about our sponsor?
Yeah.
Since you're wearing the t-shirt.
The Imperators Association is thankful for all the sponsors of today's show. Cop Imperators merchandise.
The one you're wearing is
Oh, no. Dude, Output, good fucking shit. Beth, shout out. That's good stuff. Yeah, bro, is that the 15% you sent me then after the show? Right?
It didn't end. Guys, check out Output Strength Systems. Kev's been rocking them on stage non-stop. How are they like on stage? Good, yeah.
Gives me the extra 10% of output.
There you go. So check them out, outputstrengthsystems.com.
You practice for this one, don't you?
Hey,
yeah.
That's the best promo, man.
It's pre-practice. This will be a TikTok clip, boys. That's still 50%.
And just before you do, make sure you like, share, subscribe, 5 stars on the Spotify or wherever you get your
and
podcasts.
make sure you like the comment. I want his hair bleached. He might have forgotten
No,
this, but I will
make it a different
post
color.
this. No. I will make sure this gets shared everywhere.
Fine, but I'm not gonna bleach it. I'm gonna do it just in a different color.
But wait, bleach it first.
And you still have to bleach it first. And secondly, what color, friendo? We have to decide it now because you need it in front of the people.
The first reply that gets the most likes.
Go purple to match your color.
No, it's gonna be. We'll see.
No. You're not coming out of this anymore, friendo. I think you just go for blue because your mic is blue.
Blonde.
All right. Hey,
blonde.
Adjuzt going platinum blonde.
Okay.
First, the comment has 1,000 likes. Yeah. He goes platinum blonde, and we make sure of that.
Yeah.
Done. Gang.
Done.
Deal.
Okay.
And
this
also,
won't come out for a while, so you've got some time.
One more thing. Since he gave you something, you need to give him something back.
What do you mean?
So what do you want to happen to him for 1,000?
What is it? What do you mean? I gave you something, man. I honor you with getting your hair done.
I challenge you If you get 1,000 likes to play in.
If I get 1,000 likes,
If my comment, I will comment below this video, and if my comment gets 1,000 likes, you have to perform in your underwear.
Okay.
You have to
done.
keep on your shirt just your underwear.
just in my undies.
Yeah, you can keep on a shirt. That's fine.
I mean, if I'm allowed from the organization, for me it's not a problem.
If Lil Texas is allowed,
Lil
then
Texas,
you'll be
Lil
allowed
Texas.
as well.
I
You got
mean,
the same
guys,
style body, don't
I'm
you?
telling you as it is, right?
I just want to see you in underwear, brother.
That's hey, that's
Let
not
me
that's
look
not,
at it.
that's
We
not
don't
a
need
problem.
likes
Hey,
for that one,
you know what? You know what? We do that. Here, hand on it.
All right,
That's
beautiful.
Only fans Imperators official.
So bleached hair,
Yeah,
And these on
blonde,
stage.
Blonde.
platinum blonde after 1,000 likes.
yeah.
Playing in the underwear after 1,000 likes.
I also, but I have to wear black ones because it might get a little see-through.
Little white, little wet.
All right, done.
That's it.
guys.
Thank you very much.
Any social media you'd like to plug? This last thing.
Your dog? Does your dog have a social media?
Should.
Keeping up with
Follow
Pablo.
El Pablito, Prince of
ZB.
Nah, guys, you know how it goes. Like, come subscribe and put us official gang.
Zest.
Bieber.
Zelfs Bommel.
Yeah,
I'd say follow my my Instagram,
Imperators
and
official.
my Facebook, and my YouTube, Imperators official. His Adjuzt pages as well. Follow Savage Squad as well because it's the best label out there. And
you sit in the Scantraxx office, my friend.
Scantraxx. Woo! Hi. Savage is the best label. I'm sorry, but I like you still. Don't worry.
Thank you very much, boys.
Thank you. All right, anything for you?
I literally plugged the whole
All
time.
right, let's see. Okay, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Pleasure doing business.